Richard Ochom, the mayor of Kumi Municipality, the flag bearer for mayoral seat in the Kumi Municipality. NRM is moving well, but there are also some other challenges which are affecting the party. And I say that some of the challenges, there are some members of parliament who are claiming that they are the ones who are owning all these government projects which have always brought to our councils or to our local councils, which is a very big challenge, because at the end of the day we are telling the population who do not understand where the project is coming from. Somebody is claiming is the one who has brought water. Somebody is claiming is the one building schools. Somebody is claiming is the one who has brought rural electrification, which is also a government program. So by the time we are looking at some of these members of parliament telling the population, come 2026, what shall we tell the people what President Museveni has done? Some of these members of parliament that fail to understand their roles completely. They interfere with the local councils. Remember, when you read the Local Government Act, local councils are the supreme body in that specific area of operation. They don't want to understand that. For them, they feel they should come and interfere. I want to give you like example. The councils have been given authority to budget and planning. Kumi Municipal Council, we go ahead, we budget, we receive IPFs, and we budget for CD school, which was supposed to be constructed in Okoba ward. My member of parliament comes, because he sits in the education committee, he goes to coerce the minister, the permanent secretary, minister of education, to change that money was supposed to go for a technical school. That one alone, you are raping the council. Being a member of parliament, you are not the overall person in that council. What is the council? It's a collection of people who are elected to come and represent the voices of voiceless. So when you begin putting yourself or asserting authority as if you are the overall person, then you're killing service delivery. The other thing which I was indicating here, I was telling them, when you look at these people, they go to parliament, they come up with the policies which are killing services completely. Decentralization is no more in this country. When you look at the issues of operations, like city schools getting procurement, people who are going to contractors who are going to handle the procurement activities on the ground, it's the ministries who are handling now. Then what's the use of local councils? These are all issues we are talking about. So I need to call upon the president that when we leave these things moving like this, it's going to affect us. But some of us who are on the ground, we have tried to battle that the only government which can bring projects is NRM government led by President Museveni in this country, not a member of parliament. Some of them, we saw them yesterday, they were not doing bad. Where do you get money to bring water? Water is a government project. So these are all issues. So these people come up with the policies. Look at the issue of local revenue. They come up with a policy that all local councils must remit all local revenue to Minister of Finance. Now, let me give an example like in the Kumi Municipality. There is accumulation of garbage. Where do we get money? You have to beg. You have to ask. So these are all issues we are talking about if we have decentralization. It's killing service delivery. It's killing our image as a party. So I want to ask my members of parliament, don't be worried of us, the local leaders. Just put a situation to be very conducive for every person to operate. For you in the parliament, we are the ones who are doing donkey work on the ground. But when you begin pressing us, you will be pressing the citizens, not us. Because tomorrow, me, I will go. What about the citizens? So these are all issues we are talking about. When you look at the issues of them coming to bring programs at night, like in the Kumi Municipal Council, I had an argument with my member of parliament and bring a program at night. LOC 1 does not know, LOC 2 does not know, LOC 3 mayor does not know. Then you are running. Who knows what you are doing with the people's land? Who can tell what you are doing? These are all issues what we are talking about. So we want to call upon my NRM party that we need to come and stamp our authorities on the ground. We need to come and put as many meetings as possible. We meet the citizens. We need to empower the local leaders, because look at, like, for me, I don't have any transport. How do you expect me to move to reach out to the people? Mayors have never been given vehicles in this country. Sometimes they ask that, which crime have we committed? Are we not a part of the leadership in this country? LOC 5s, other districts which have been created, the same thing. These are all issues we are talking about. At the end of the day, it will look like a setting us against the community. The community will be bitter with us, not even bitter with the government. So I want to ask my good government, led by my president, that please, these are small issues which are bringing us down. Look at the other entities. They don't have administrative units. Completely. People are seated on trees, under the trees. So how do you expect to run government programs under the trees? We have talked about issues of animals. My members of parliament, these are issues that are supposed to push. And I'm telling the NRM government that these are some of the issues which are eating us up on the ground. If we are not going to look at it before 2026, I'm telling you, it will be a battle, because already people have negativity. Other regions have got, Teso region has not got this compensation.